Studio production, as the name suggests, takes place in a television production studio where there is much more control over sound and lighting. These productions tend to use multiple cameras running simultaneously, and the audio is obtained and processed independently through a mixing desk. The video signals are sent to the gallery where they are composed by the vision mixer, and then once combined with the audio signals, it can be transmitted to our televisions at home. You're more likely dealing with talent that will address the camera directly with the assistance of a teleprompter, and talking heads is one of the more common styles of composition. Examples of these always tend to be newsrooms, talk shows, quiz panel shows, and most sitcoms. It's where all your green screen is going to be, and there's a lot more people involved in the general workflow. With the exception of news broadcasts, many of these shows will accommodate a live studio audience, though the shows themselves can be live or pre-recorded. Film production takes place external to the conventional television studio and may involve just a single camera with sound being recorded in camera or via a portable external recorder. With film production, you're going to be working with various natural light or perhaps in the dark, so you'd want to be using a camera with good sensitivity. The environment isn't going to be as controlled as it would be in a studio. The weather may take a turn for the worst and you may need to move to get your best shot, so all the equipment needs to be fairly mobile. Shoots of this nature could potentially spread across days or even weeks, where there may not necessarily be access to an external power supply. What should come to mind are documentaries or perhaps segments of a show involving social experiments in public, rather than a live show, though field production material may be included during live studio broadcasts. Electronic field production, again, takes place external to the television studio and instead at a dedicated venue for a specific event which accommodates the camera crews. As such, it's normal for television networks to bring a production truck to transport equipment that can enable a live broadcast feed from both handheld and hard-mounted cameras. Some common examples of VFP include music festivals, political conventions, or sports coverage. If you happen to be filming in a stadium, you may be quite far away from the action, so a useful lens to use would be one with a long focal length and a high zoom ratio. For this reason also, some broadcasters are even starting to use 4K cameras so that they can zoom in digitally while maintaining a broadcast standard resolution. All the fast movement expected from sport would make it handy to use a camera capable of shooting with higher frame rates for smooth slow motion playback. These scenarios may already be suggesting what else these cameras may need to be able to do. Studio cameras are designed to work in an environment where there are also other cameras being used. Having them work together efficiently in the studio is aided by their ability to be gen-locked. This is a synchronization of multiple video signals at the output so they can record on a shared timecode and therefore refer to the same timing information. These cameras will also need an illuminated tally, which lets the camera operator and the talent on screen know which camera is live. It's one of the many ways in which the cameras are communicating with the gallery. The addition of an illuminated tally is part of the process for converting an EFP camera for use in a live multi-camera studio. So why are studio cameras so big? Anyone who has had a glimpse of the behind-the-scenes footage of a film or television show has thought about this question. It's understandable, and people will be tempted to compare them to the cameras aimed at consumers, and even the more advanced prosumer cameras, without realising the difference in technical demands. One of the crucial features of professional cameras as a whole is that many of the parameters can be adjusted independently and ergonomically, with a panel of manual controls designed for each function. For consumer and even prosumer video cameras, many of these functions, whilst being more commonly present, are often buried in menus that require navigation by means of a single directional pad on the rear of the camera, which is no good if you need to keep your eyes on what you're shooting and make adjustments on the fly. With professional cameras, the parameters accessible from the menus are more for things like playback and display settings, recording format and metadata, most of which are configured prior to or after shooting.